2 months after he was shot while walking home from his job at a Grand Rapids pizza shop, Vincent Johnson is dead.
What do you think happens when you shoot people?
Tonight, authorities await autopsy results to learn whether this case will turn into a homicide investigation, and the victim's family now wanting answers and justice more than ever. Tonight, Johnson's teen daughter is talking to 24-hour News 8's Leon Hendricks.
Because he looks really happy.
Her hands tremble as she holds a memory of a daddy-daughter day in 1999.
They acted like younger than us sometimes. Just like a big kid.
Sunday, she learned he was gone.
And it still just feels like I'm going to see him again. Like, I just keep feeling like there's going to be one more time.
He was shot by someone after an alleged robbery attempt by a group of boys at 2:30 in the morning on Logan Street in late August.
They just shot him 3 times and ran off.
But Vincent Johnson, known as Vince, was something of a miracle story. He had survived, gone home from the hospital, and his family thought he was out of the woods.
Yeah, he was so close. And last time I saw him was on Thursday, and he was leaving the hospital, and I felt so good. And I'm like, okay, he's going to be fine now.
But Sunday, one of his old health ailments resurfaced, and it's believed that a heart attack claimed his life. He'd just been released from the hospital. At age 42, he was dead 14 days after his birthday. The question authorities will have to answer at some point, is this now a murder case? His 17-year-old daughter says the answer is clear.
What do you think happens when you shoot people? They die. Why would you, try to kill someone? We would be here if that never happened.
What's not clear is who was in that group of 4 that night in August, who fired the shots that would end his life and change the rest of hers.
And then there are people that know what happened and know who did it and won't say anything because they're afraid.
Johnson was on his way home from work at Rinaldi's Pizza on Diamond in Fulton. Police still have not made an arrest in the shooting. Reporting in downtown Grand Rapids, Leon Hendricks, 24-hour News 8.